We are on the east side of the structure. This is your electric meter. This is your main shutoff, 200 amps. I cannot get into here because this is a community cabinet, raceway. So there's that, but this is the main shutoff valve to your home. This classifies this as the main service panel. Now we're going to walk around the front side. We're going to go 3 doors down. This is the inside of the Bonnie cart. She has always to make a cameo. There, you know, see where all the magic hides, all the tricks, doodads, gizmos, and what have it. A little bad luck walking under the ladder. Inside the garage, on the west interior wall, is your main load center service panel. Breaker box, call it what you will. Okay? And here it is, and here's the panel cover. We're going to start with that. You see this right here? That's handwriting. See where it says danger in Eaton and main module? That's printing. See where it says 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? That's printing. This is handwriting. The code and Eaton, the manufacturer of this service panel, they think, they know, they require, their requirement is that this be printed, not handwritten. I can't read that. What is that? Unit? Really? Is that what it is? What's that one? Is that... Got another one in here? It's supposed to be printed. In fact, this cabinet came with a list of stickers, with a gang of stickers that said microwave, and you could just put it on there and be printed like it's supposed to be. I don't know where those stickers went. This is what you got. Okay? That's not right. I did not wake up this morning saying, how can I make the builder's life miserable? I'm tired of looking at that handwriting. I think, no, it's not like that. It's not what I think. Coming along here, this is our main load center. And what have we got here? It's held in place with screws. Can you believe that? Screws. Screws. Screws are faster. Screws are tighter. Throw a screw in it, Philip. We're going to the beer store. Oh, Doug, you're so fast. I know. I'm the fastest guy in the shop. Getting a raise next week. That's the way we do it in construction. That's the way it works. Except that the manufacturer says that this should be nails. Nails have much more shear strength than screws. If this home was to experience a tornado, for example, I get that. You've already got a bad day. But if this cabinet had been nailed in place instead of screwed in place, if it's screwed in place, it's just going to pop out like a pimple. Just run down on the floor. Your first responder is going to have to step over it, come in and try to do you some good, try to help somebody. If it was nailed in place, it stood a much better chance of staying affixed to at least some parts of the wall. It would consolidate the damage. I didn't make that rule up. It's in the instructions. I'm going to have the instructions, the link to the instructions baked into the report. Don't trust me. It says, this is flammable. We're not supposed to have combustible materials inside of the cabinet. And you know what this is? That's compromised fire blocking. This cabinet is supposed to fit right next to this and seal it all in. So if you got problems inside of here, they stay inside of here. What happens inside of the cabinet stays inside of the cabinet. As it is, this cabinet cover comes around here. Got this hole. You think fire can jump around in there and go down in your wall and start burning stuff up? I do. That's what I think. You think fire can jump out of here and run around there and burn up there and start burning stuff up. I think that too. That's what I think. I think fire will run right up in there. Oh, bud, this is new construction. You can't expect construction workers to make that look like that. I don't know. These are aftermarket wheel covers and they fit right on. I've got a stereo in my dash. I upgraded my stereo. A 16-year-old kid put it in there. It looks like the factory installed it in my car. I know a 16-year-old kid has a lot of other things on his mind, more things on his mind than a 35-year-old electrician, than a 35-year-old drywall cutter. This can be done. I see it done correctly quite often. They were able to get the door frames okay. Yeah, they were. Wires should not be touching the cabinet cover. Our bonding location should be labeled. Now we've got it right over here on this Ufer down here, and it's not even labeled. And most electricians would look at this and they could like put 2 and 2 together, most of them, not all of them. I didn't make that rule. It's supposed to be labeled in here. Tell you where your bonding location is located. What else? What if I could read this? If I could read this, I go water heater, heater unit, AC, dryer. Okay. Dryer. Is that right? 1, 2. Heat unit, 2 heat units. We only got 1 condensing unit. What's that about? Range oven. Okay, that's a dryer. It doesn't matter. We can figure it out once we get up here. But none of these are GFCI protected. And your clothes dryer electric receptacle outlet is supposed to be GFCI protected. It is. Now, bonus points. Bonus points. You know what I'm not seeing in this garage? You know what I'm not seeing in this garage? Where's the receptacle for the electric car? If you got an electric car, you don't have anything to plug it into. I mean, I think they have adapters where you could plug it into these, but it'd take you forever to charge it. You're supposed to have an electric receptacle outlet for an electric car inside of new construction. We're in the 21st century. So what did we learn? We learned that we don't have an electric car hookup. We learned that our gap is wider than a quarter of an eighth of an inch, I think. We learned that we got combustible materials. We learned that our bonding location is not properly labeled. We learned that the cabinet was screwed in. We learned that the wires are touching the cabinet. We learned that our clothes dryer is not GFCI protected. We learned that our bonding location is not labeled.